Hello everyone, welcome to the stream, and let's get jump straight into the game and search me an opponent. And okay, I get paired instantly this time. So a guy rated 2056 from international. What is international? What country? Okay, let's see. I don't know why it's showing international, but okay, let's see. So he has played Sicilian defense. So often white gives up a pawn in center, but get a lead in the development. So I'll show you how this happens. D4, he takes. I'll take with the knight, and you notice that I have one less pawn in the center compared to his two. But then I have a lead into the development. My pieces get into the game more quickly. So he plays g6 now, and here I have a line which goes knight takes c3, knight takes c6. Um, b takes c6, queen d4, threatening that rook. He has to play knight f6. Then I'll push on with e5. He'll again go back with his knight. I'll go again e6. Again I'm threatening the rook there, and then he plays again knight f6. I'll again play e takes f7, and it's a long line basically. So let's see, I'll play that line. It's very interesting line, and queen d4. So now I'm threatening that rook. So he needs to block the. Obviously, he cannot bring the bishop in middle because I'll just take it. It's undefended. So he brings the knight, and now I'll push on with e5. Objectively, I'm not sure if this is good or bad. I've played it lots of time, and often his king is not very safe actually because uh, his pawns have moved, and he cannot castle now because his king has moved. Okay, so now sometimes I play here h4 h5, try to break up the king side, but he has this large center, this and this, so he can start playing moves like this and then try to push my piece away. So should I play h4? Should I develop my bishop like this? If bishop here, then he can play d5. He gets a tempo, but his c6 pawn will be weak. Or even I can play knight c3, simple developing chess. Then he'll play here, and then game goes on. But h4, I don't know. It looks good because we have to straight away take advantage of the fact that his king is slightly unsafe in the center. So I'll play h4, and then bishop e2, support pawn pushing here by bishop and the rook. Let's see. Okay, he plays e5. So he straight away starts claiming some edge in the center. So where do I put my queen? Queen d2, queen d1 looks like an option. Just looking at that square from d1 so that I can play here. I'll play queen d1. Okay, he has played d5, so his center is very strong, but I have some counterplay here on the h file. So I'll just play bishop e2 now, trying to play h5. Maybe he'll play h5 himself, but he doesn't. Okay, he plays bishop d6. Okay, h5, and this is getting slightly complicated now. Rook e8. That's an interesting move. What is his plan? Okay, my plan is, sorry, I cannot immediately play this and rook h7 check, because then his knight will take, obviously. So I was thinking to go here, pin his knight first, and then I can play rook h7 check, which I'm going to do anyways. Let's see. Bishop g5. Okay. So, okay, rook to e6. Then now just I can take control of h file by playing rook h7 or something, and now can I play c4, trying to challenge his center. My king is going to sit on f1 and g1 here. c4 looks very good to my eyes. Okay, what if he plays d4? Then I have got this square. Or first knight d2 and then c4. So that when he plays d4, I can put my knight here. Okay, I'll play knight d2 first. Try to go c4, d4, and then knight e4. Trying to pressurize f6. Let's see. Okay, bishop e7. He has broken the pin now. Broken the pin, I mean. Okay, but then I'll go c4 simply. Challenging his center. And I like this c4 move. My king is safe. Nothing wrong can happen to my king, at least for now. Okay, he has played queen b6, pressurizing this point, and then maybe after knight e4, pressurizing f2. So okay, can I play b3 now? b3, then he'll play knight. Okay, knight g5 cannot be played. Knight g4 cannot be played. Knight e4 cannot be played too, because I'll just take his knight with my knight. So supporting the b pawn looks logical. Or can I play simply rook b1? But then after rook b1, my rook is very vulnerable here, so he can play bishop f5 and start harassing my rook. So I'll just play b3 now. Okay, yeah, this do develop. Weakens these squares, but yeah, it's double edged. You lose some, you gain some. Okay, he plays e4. e4. Okay, so his plan is to go, no, not e3, because my bishop can take here. So what is he trying to plan? Okay, position is already very interesting. Hmm. Okay. I guess he wants to play d4, and now I don't have c4 square for my knight. So what if I just trade, and when he plays d4, I can put my knight here or my bishop here. So I'll just take here. Okay. So what to play now? Bishop g4, knight g4, queen g4. Okay, queen g4. I'm doubtful about queen g4 because his bishop is looking against my queen. But then also I have rook h7 check. Does his rook have enough or what to play here? Looks very complicated actually. I think I can just play king f1 and king g1 now. Okay, I'll just try to put my king to safe square. Obviously, I cannot play e3 because then my bishop takes. But okay, he has played rook e5. Hmm. Okay, so what I'm thinking was bishop f6, bishop f6. No, but that doesn't work because I was thinking knight e4, d4, and then no, that doesn't work. Something like bishop c4, but this is too risky. What about bishop dropping back? Trying to target the queen. And then putting my bishop on this diagonal. And that actually looks very good. And if he plays d4, I can just simply play knight c4, forking the knight and the queen. Okay, so I'll do this. Okay, yeah, sorry, I missed this move, bishop c5, but it's okay. This shouldn't be too hot to handle. I do hope so, at least. If my knight somehow uh, goes sits on d4, this will be very good for me, I believe. But then okay, there is one problem here. If I exchange bishop, he can play e3 actually. But okay, I think I have no choice because then my f2 was hanging. Okay, rook c1 now, develop with tempo. Okay, let's see now what to do. Can I play bishop c4? Takes, knight takes, forking this, and then I think I have some attack against his king because of my h file, c file. Or should I play queen c2 and then go into the endgame? Endgame also doesn't look very bad for me because he has 3 pawn islands, which means 2 pawn weaknesses compared to my 2 pawn islands. But then I need to look out for a move like e3, but then I can just play queen c7 check, so I'll just play this. Okay, e3, I'll play queen c7, rook c7 check. That's important. And then take here. Okay, but then he tries to go for checkmate, so I'll just exchange the queen. Okay, check. But now, hang on a second. What about this? Am I not win? Okay, sorry, knight is guarding that square. But okay, bishop g4, knight g4, rook check, king actually comes up. Okay, so that doesn't work. Okay. So what to do here? I think this is better for me. I just need some consolidatory moves. I think I should be able to clinch this. So the main question is how to put my knight on d4. Somehow take advantage of this pin, somehow take advantage of this file, and somehow try to preempt e3. So what I was thinking was b4, knight b3, and then put my knight to d4. But then after b4, he has e3. And after knight f3, e takes f2, king takes f2. He has okay, he has given up one of his good pawn. So I think that trade shouldn't look too bad for me. So can I play b4? Okay, in fact, I also have bishop b5 here, attacking this piece, and then he needs to defend this passively. Okay, I'm already low on time. Okay, I'll just try to attack this. Okay, he plays this king e6, but then takes, knight takes, and then rook h7, and suddenly I'm destroying him on the 7th rank. Takes, and then rook h7. Okay, rook d8, I'll take his pawn. So his knight has to move somewhere. And then I'll start to give checks on 7th rank. And I think he's in some trouble here now. Patrick Pitor. Okay, I won't just suddenly or quickly play, immediately play rook e7. I'll just keep it for reserve. Okay, his main move is now e3. Okay, he also has some plans to go here and try to attack this. So what should I do in this case? So should I play e3 myself? But then it will give him a connected pass pawn. Okay, so f2, I need to defend this somehow. Okay, can I play g4? No, that looks too risky. Knight takes g4. Check. King goes here. Check. That should be just a draw. How do I defend f2? Okay, I can go king e2 and then f3 because e takes, I have knight takes, and he cannot play obviously e3. So okay, king e2. Try to go e3. Let's see. I think he'll play rook a to f8. Okay, he doesn't. a5. I think just rook f8 was better. Okay, he was trying to save this pawn. Makes sense. Makes sense actually. So now f3. No, I cannot play f3, I guess. What should I play here? I think position is not as easy as it looks for me. What should I play here? Okay, the problem with f3 is e takes, g takes, and after rook f8, suddenly my f pawn is under attack. Okay, I'll just give a check first. Let's see. And then now e3. So my point is, after his knight moves, after capturing this pawn, I can just give checks here somehow. Okay, he plays rook f8 now. Okay. Okay, I'll just play rook a7. Wait around. Takes. Okay, he targets this pawn now. But then I'll just trade here, hopefully. And then I'll try to go king d1 to king c2. Or can I go king e3? Check. Go up. Okay, I cannot go up. Okay. Here, and okay, my knight is under fire. Okay. I think I'm losing this now. Somehow. He played very well. Okay, takes this. And I think knight should go back, and I'm lost here. Oh, okay. But after this, my king runs away here. Okay, he'll play knight e4 if I check. I'll go here. Okay, here. Okay, he has got 17 minutes now. So he has just played all the moves very quickly. Okay, I'll just move my rook away. Here, some maybe. He'll give check. I'll go where? Maybe here and here. Okay, his pawn is queening now. Okay, let's see. Some desperate attempts. D2, check, maybe, I don't know. Okay, let me give a check now. He will put knight here. And then I'll play maybe this. And now this is under attack. But this is still lost for me. Check. I think I should resign now. Wow, he has played very well after some point. Okay, let's resign. That was a very strange game actually. I didn't know where I went wrong. I need to check it with the engine, but my opponent played very well. I have to say. Okay, then I think that concludes today's stream. Thank you for joining, everyone. See you, everyone, tomorrow. Bye.